And welcome everybody to Epic Player Name, and today we're going to take a look at string lights. That's right, these beautiful lights that you can see in the background right now that unfortunately you cannot build in the default game without a little bit of help of mods, but I'm going to show you how you can do it really easily with just a couple of simple steps. First thing you have to do is to download Cheat Engine, link is in the description, and afterwards be sure that you have your game loaded up. Now what you want to do if you haven't already done that is you go to this button, select the process to open, and then choose your Fallout 4 in the list. It's going to be somewhere up here. There we go. Click on open, and now it's associated with basically all of the memory of Fallout 4. As you can see, there is a couple of hotkeys assigned to it, F1 to F8 with a couple of exceptions. You can basically read the text yourself what it does. The only thing we're going to need for this tutorial is the F1 button, which toggles the place in red mod. So we're in game. Now this next step is a little bit confusing if you've never done it before. If you already know how to use the place in red mod, then go ahead and go to the next step announced in the annotations right now. If you've never used Place in Red mod before, it can be a little bit tricky at the beginning to get it working. So what you first want to do is go into your building menu, okay? Make sure that Cheat Engine is running and the process is attached. Then choose any item from the list and just place it randomly somewhere in the world. Then go back one menu, okay? So you don't actually have an item selected. Look somewhere randomly in the sky and hit the F1 button. Now, if you pick this item up, you just place and try to place it somewhere, you will notice it doesn't work. Like I'm trying to hit the E button right now and it just doesn't work, okay? So what you want to do right now is hit the F1 button again, which would deactivate the whole process. And as you can see, I can place it again, okay? And now you look somewhere in the sky, hit the F1 button a third time. And now when you try to place this somewhere in the red, I'm just going to walk over here quickly and put it right here where it's red. As you can see, it will place that right within the walls. That is the process on how you actually activate the place in red mod. It works consistently for me, and it should also for you. Now that we got the basics of how to use the place in red mod, I can finally go on to how to actually make these cool string lights. First thing you're going to need is somewhere where you can actually attach that wire. Now this is a simple copper wire, so you can place anything where you can attach a copper wire. In my case, I'm just going to choose like some connectors, an additional pylon for example here. Just place one here and another one over there. There we go. So 2 pylons, perfectly fine, works as well. Then attach the wire from one pylon to the other. There we go, that's the basics. Now we want to have a cool string light between those two, which gives a nice little atmosphere boost. Now depending on which mods you've installed, this is going to be directly under here. I have a couple of additional mods, so I'm going to go over here to misc lights, but don't worry, it works with pretty much all the lights. And now actually just scroll over. It's not a misc lights. Okay, let me quickly check. It's not all lights? Okay. Ceiling lights, right, okay, here it is, here it is. Scroll over to the ceiling lights, the light bulb. Now, when you actually look at the red of the light, okay, as you can see, when you are right over the cable, it kind of disappears a little bit right there, okay, that's where you know that you're good, but you can do it easier than that. You can use a bit of cheat commands. So what you want to do is you open the console and type in TCL, hit the enter key, okay, and it will say collision off. Now very important, you can't have anything selected, okay? If you have like anything selected and here's like a white ID, this command will not work. So you want to make sure that you click it again so it disappears, then type the TCL command, okay? Now you're basically no clip mode and you can fly, okay? You can fly anywhere I want, and this is really easy to do when you're like, when you want to place lights, otherwise you can probably, I don't die trying this, but anyway, so what you want to do is you take the light and you zoom it in with your mouse wheel so it comes towards you, and now you can just place it very nicely here on the cable like that. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. In my case, it will not light up yet because I don't have a generator attached to it, but we'll do that quickly. So place all the lights here. There we go. All right, so we got all our string lights very nicely attached. Let's quickly get out of TCL. There we go. And build a generator. Simple generator should be enough. There we go. Attach a wire to that, and look at that. Bam! String lights. How cool is that?